Niner Empire, TTC, YouTube, what's going down? It's your boy Dizzle. Just want to share some thoughts real fast about Niners' first preseason game against the Colts, plus a couple other things. Niners won, beat the Colts 37-17. Not really much to look into. Most of that was done by reserves, most likely. I mean, Colts jumped out to a 10-0 lead with Peyton Manning in charge. And pretty much after he sat down, and that's pretty much it for the Colts right there. Some things I didn't like about that game was Alex Smith still continues not to seize the moment. I mean, there were some miscues where one throw to Vernon Davis where he clearly would have had 6 and Curley threw it behind Vernon Davis. Threw an interception. I think he was just 3 for 9 for just 37 yards. So, am I hitting the panic button yet? No, but I am concerned because I want to start seeing Alex Smith show some consistency, in games. I mean, thankfully this is preseason, so this gives him a chance to iron out the kinks. Now, granted, he's had a few years to do that, but I mean, this year he has weapons. He has Crabtree. He has Vernon Davis, Frank Gore. So he has weapons to produce. Now, it's up to him, to get things straight. Other things I didn't like was David Carr. He didn't have such a bad game, but the only thing that I didn't like from Carr was it just seemed like he was holding on to the ball way too long, and he ended up getting sacked like 3 times. But overall, I like running back Anthony Dixon, obviously. Got 100 yards on 21 carries. And this is a big back, and if you look at him, you wouldn't think that he has some speed, but I'll tell you, man, the boy got some moves. I mean, there could be a play where it looked like he wouldn't get much, and somehow he would find a way to get like 2, maybe 3 yards. And he was putting some moves on the Indy defense yesterday. Other than that, linebacker Darrell Briggs, another backup, looked pretty good, had an interception, gave it away on a fumble, but defensively he was all over the field, so he had a pretty decent game. Overall, the Niners as a team still has a long way to go. They still have some stuff to work out, obviously, especially with, the quarterback position, Alex Smith. But defensively, I'm definitely pleased with what I saw. I know our defense this is the deepest I've seen our defense in a long time, and I can confidently say that, which is a good thing. So, Niners have some stuff to work out, but overall, great job by the Niners to, win their first preseason game. And next up, they go on to Minnesota, which is a Sunday night game on NBC. I'll be at the game, and some of my boys, Osmosis, JD and Sacktown, I'm sure Frisco will be there too, be at the game, so looking forward to that. Other than that, I guess training camp overall, to tell you the truth, I was actually going to talk about this Friday, especially after Glenn Coffey just abruptly retired. But so far, I haven't hit the panic button, but there have been some concerns that I have, since the Niners opened up training camp. I mean, guys getting banged up. We had 2 of our linebackers that are on season-ending injury, guys getting concussions, and, just trying to find that continuity with the team. And then you got a guy like KENTWAN BALMER who just goes AWOL, and not letting anybody know what's up or whatever. So, fuck him. And then you have Glenn Coffey, who just out of nowhere just retired, which really threw everyone, including me, off guard because, like, early Friday morning, I was reading an article in a Chronicle to where Coffee and Anthony Dixon were, getting into a nice competition for the second running back behind Frank Gore. And he was saying, it's a friendly competition, that him and Dixon became good friends. And I've been hearing great stuff about how he's been working really hard, this training camp. He's put on muscle, and he's really been looking good, which is another reason why this is so surprising to me. Now, whatever reason, I don't know, Coffee retired. I mean, whatever he's got to do, he's got to do. But personally, to be straight up, I mean, I wish he could have done this mess like maybe a month or two after last season ended. For him to do this in the middle of training camp, I mean, now you decide, I don't know whether you found God or whatever, but I mean, the timing really wasn't nice. That's all I'm saying. But regardless, he's got to do what he's got to do. At least it's not like KENTWAN bumfuck. Coffee at least showed some effort. BALMER, 17, 19 tackles in 2 years, no sacks. So, yeah, get the fuck on out of here. But, I think with what I saw, yesterday from the second half on, I could be optimistic about some things. I feel that this team, not just defensively, but offensively, I feel we're deep. I mean, we got the weapons, but it's just a matter of Alex Smith making it go. So, I mean, I liked what I saw yesterday, and then today I hear we traded KENTWAN bumfuck to the Seahawks for, I believe, a 6th-round pick. So, 12th man, he's your problem now. Do whatever you want with him. I don't give a fuck. And then, just a little while ago, I'm watching ESPN, and I found out the Niners signed veteran running back, former Eagle, Brian Westbrook, which I really like. So, I mean, yeah, he has some wear and tear on him. He's had a little bit of injury, especially the last couple of years. And he's 30 years old, but, he has experience. He gives the Niners some experience in the backfield that's needed. So with Frank Gore and Brian Westbrook and Anthony Dixon, I mean, we're pretty deep at running back right there. So all you Niner haters, y'all want to go ahead and make your Glenn Coffee retirement jokes or whatever, that's fine, and you might even be laughing at us signing Brian Westbrook. You'd be like, oh, Brian Westbrook, what he got left or whatever. But I'll tell you what, we got your fucking attention. Coffee, he did what he did, fine. But hey, we didn't waste time in replacing him, so, I'm liking our backfield more than I did yesterday, obviously. And even if we did have Coffee because, like I said, Westbrook gives us that experience that the Niners need in the backfield. So, basically, that's all I got. One more thing. Fantasy football-wise, my TTC Soldiers, 8 guys, including myself, have signed up, but the four of the names that I drew, like, about a couple weeks ago, 4 of the guys still haven't signed up yet. I'm not sure what's going on. So what I'll do is I'm going to post the names right here on the side in case you haven't signed up yet and you missed my last video and your name's up there, hit me up and, I'll hit you up with the link and all the password or whatever so you can sign up. If not, then I'm going to have to reach into my bag of tricks and maybe go back to the alternates that I drew or whatever. But, hey, if you signed up already, then you're all good. If not, and I drew your name, look over there to see, hit me up or whatever. If not, by the next time I do my video, I'm going to look for other people. So just want to give y'all a heads up. All right, that's all I got for now. I'll give it to you next time. Later.